Hello, and it's welcome back to another video, and tonight we're going to be looking at the Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition Skywarp. But before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below which style of video, or what else you'd like to see in a video. So on to the figure himself. Sorry about that, I had a cat hair on my lip. Gotta love it when you live with animals and fur like that. Anyways, on to the figure himself. Here we have Skywarp in his Cybertronian jet mode thing. So looks very nice. Got a lot of purple. That's a nice shade of purple though. So let's take a quick look at the details. So focus. Thank you. Get this kind of, I would say this is black, but I don't know. This is a black finish, so yeah, I don't know. Would y'all consider that black, or would y'all consider that something else? So, but anyways, get the nice cockpit. That could have used some more paint other than just like right up here. Get some nice silver paint for the, like the main fuselage. So going down the body, I do got that weird mark that is only on one side, and I don't know what it is. It's not rough or anything, or sticky, or whatever have you. Probably something to do with the molding process. But anyways, you get some nice silver bits for the wingtips, some con logos for both sides, and the tail fin itself. And then pretty much the rest of it is just purple, so yeah, not too shabby. Now, unfortunately, no landing gear, and I don't even know where they could have stored it, so you can kind of just sit there. But anyways, for a real quick size comparison, here we have G2 Sideswipe, so you can see he is a pretty long, back-heavy end jet, so he's definitely a lot longer. I know he's off camera, but still. So there is that. And here we have Starscream. So you pretty much, again, just the coloring is different, just like always with Seekers. So, but yeah, not too bad. They do get the 5mm ports on the back, so that way you can plug in some balushes and all that. So there is all of that. Now, for his weaponry, he comes with his mace, which looks very nice. Again, it's just the same mace that came with Starscream. And I think the purples, like in hand, they look just, maybe this one's a one shade darker, lighter than this one. I don't know, maybe it's just my eyes playing tricks on me. But it does come in two pieces. You just line up, where is it? There it is. That little nub with that indentation right there to get that perfectly aligned. And now you can go around whacking some people. And he also comes with his thermal rocket cannon. So, looks pretty okay. I kind of wish it was maybe just a little bit bigger, but I think it'll do. And it's pretty hollow, so I do think that at one point they had intentions for this to kind of open up, judging by this like hinge-looking piece. But I don't know. I forget what it looked like in War for Cybertron, honestly. It's been a hot minute since I played the game. But you can store these on the alt mode. You can plug the thermal rocket cannon in on either side, depending on if you want, this facing forward or that facing forward. And the mace just plugs on, top as well. Or you can plug it on top of the thermal cannon. And as always, for jet formers, it looks absolutely ridiculous. So, but yeah, so there is all of that. So I think that's about it for that jet mode. So let's get down to transformation. So first things first, you want to unpeg the legs from this section, and also actually flip these up because I'm going to forget about them. That is for certain. So get this unpegged, swing out, unpeg, kind of swing these out. Next, you want to take this panel right here, unpeg it, and just bring it all the way down. Then unpeg the leg, bring all this down, and just kind of slot it into place. I said slot into place, please. Thank you. And then this panel will just fit right in there. Then you want to come under here and flip out the foot, or the toe. And there's a leg. So do the same thing for this side. Flip that down, flip this in, or out, and make it into place. Come on, there we go. Make sure that panel goes down. And then just flip up this toe, and there you go. there is the legs. Now for the upper torso, you want to unpeg the arms. Let's get work on the backpack to get out of the way. So you want to go ahead and open up this section, flip this in, come down to these and rotate them up. Then just kind of flip this back up, take these sections, rotate them down, flip this up, and there you go. Do the same thing for this side. Ow, don't pinch yourself though while you're doing it. All right, and then just kind of leave this hanging out for now. So for the arms, you want to go ahead and unpeg them, unpeg, bring them down and out while straightening out the arm, and then bring it up on that double joint. So straighten out, straighten, bring down, and then bring those up. Then for this whole cockpit area, you want to go ahead and unpeg from these two sections right here, which I wish that they didn't peg in because it's not really needed in my opinion. Like, it holds well enough, so, but oh well. Now you do want to make sure that these, there's a tab on either side, and they'll go into notches right where my thumb is. So make sure that those get lined up, and you're good to go. Then for this section, bring up the cockpit, push the head through, push it through, pull it up as far as it will go and back. So that way you can bring the nose cone in, hold that in place while you flip this up and plug this back into place. Then just bring this whole section down, bring it down, and it should tab into place. Then just bring down the head on the various double joints and rotate. You can also flip these panels out. Personally, I don't like doing that. I like leaving them up. I think it looks just a little bit better. Oh, the toe flipped up. All right. Finally, you want to take his backpack and it will plug into place. And there you go. There you have Skywarp in robot mode. And it's very nice, very secret backpack. So, but let's take a quick look at that head sculpt. So let's see if I can get some good lighting on here. So focus. Thank you. I know it's kind of hard to see. Let me see what I can do about that. All right. But yeah, it looks like they tried to do a smirk and it did not go very well. It's not coming across great on camera, and I don't know what's going. There we go. You can kind of see they tried, but they didn't succeed. It's just more like he's stubbed his toe and he's trying not to scream in agony. So, or Starscream's getting on that last nerve, or whatever Cybertronians have. Come on now. This toe does not want to stay flipped up. Alright. But anyways, for articulation, head is on a ball joint, so getting these out of the way. Oops. Can do a full-on 360. It can look up pretty far. Can't look down any unless you use the transformation joints. So, and the arms are on a swivel, so can do a full 360 as long as you get the wings out of the way. Moves in and out. You get bicep rotation, double jointed elbow with a wrist rotation. Alright, gets a waist rotation. Legs move forward that far, can do those cheerleader kicks. Can move back that far, can do the full splits, thigh rotation, over 9 degrees of knee bends, as long as the, there we go. And you get pretty good ankle tiltage along with a toe joint that moves up and down and just wants to flip it in. So there is that. Now for the weaponry, you can just store these on the back, kind of. The thermal rocket has to be on his, like on this side, because if you try this side, it doesn't work just because it's the wings swooping down and you have less space. But even then, this kind of doesn't work too well, so but the mace can store just fine if you'd like. But I will put that in his hand, and he can actually hold it up a little bit better. Now, you can plug this into his hand either, this way or underslung, but the way they want you to do it is if you rip off his arm, just plug it right into there. So plug this in, get that out of the way. Come on, there we go. Now he has his arm cannon. which if you wanted to, you can bring it back on this joint right here and then bring it up at the elbow to make it look a little bit more, natural. So, the one thing I would love to see Hasbro do for the Gamer Edition line, maybe do something like what they did with the Centurion back and just give us a character that's like, here's a kind of a boring repaint and just give us a boatload of weapons with it, and just to make the pack worth it, like the Fall Cybertron Thermal Rocket Cannon or something. Because, let's be honest, there was a lot of weapons in the game, and I don't think they will come with every single character. I could be very much so wrong on that, and I do hope I am, but I still think it'd be a nice, little thing. So, but yeah, I do wish this was a little bit bigger. But oh well, it is what it is. I'm going to plug this back in on, nope, come on. Now, there we go. Let's go ahead and just get that off to the side for a real quick size comparison. Here we have Starscream, so you can pretty much see what they did and, what they, color-wise and everything. So, looks pretty good. So, there is that. Oh, and G2 Sideswipe, so pretty much taller, so there is all of that. So overall, I really do think, this is my same opinions as a Starscream. Pretty decent mold, but there is one issue I do have with this version, is this cockpit. When going back into vault mode for the, after not transforming it for a couple days, even when I first got out of the box, this is stupid tight, to the point that I am having to flex this more English here. Like, basically I'm having to flex this where this top piece is almost meeting this joint, and that is very uncomfortable for me. And also I do wish that they painted the leg, the shins, at least some sort of like black. I would like to do that. But since this is kind of, I guess, an off black, I don't know how well that would look. I mean, I guess I could do a silver since, he does have patches of silver, but I don't know how I feel about that right now. We shall see. And minor one is, I wish the toes were purple, just like in the, his model. But, oh well. Well, yeah, overall, I do think this is definitely worth a pickup, especially if you already have Starscream. Then you kind of want to go ahead and complete the Secret Trio, because Thundercracker is slated to come out later this year. So, yeah, but I think that's about it. So don't forget to like, subscribe, all the fun stuff, and stay tuned for more video reviews.